Another one? What's with these guys?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy Ivorian Spice, and we are back at it again with another catch up, volume 117. And today, guys, you can see the smile on my face right now because you know why Manchester United collected a nice 3 points this weekend on Sunday against Everton. Yes, away from home. Manchester United doing well, one of the most informed teams so far in the Premier League, and rightly so that we continue to be the most informed team. And where we are right now, sitting 6 points from top of the table, you'd be thinking, wow, I swear we were shit. We've been playing shit. But us now, even though we're still playing shit, we're not far away from the top of the table. As always, guys, remember to subscribe to Red United TV. We are live across all social media platforms. We are live on Facebook. So make sure you follow Red United TV on Red United MUFC Facebook page. And of course, the Manchester United Fan and News Facebook group for Red United TV, and remember to follow Red United TV on Instagram, which is Red United TV 1. If you want to follow me personally, it's Ivorian_Spice on the Twitter as well, and also on Instagram. And for those who want to follow Red United TV on Twitch, we're live on Twitch right now, streaming the same thing. And for my Rumble followers, make sure you subscribe to Red United TV on YouTube as well, and follow us on Rumble. We're looking for 5 new subscribers, including followers as well, across all social media platforms, and continue smashing that like button. But we're gonna go straight into it, man. Let me introduce you to the guys. They're in there in the background. Some of you guys have to mute yourself to playback, etc. if you're hearing any noises. But smash that like button, guys, and big up to everyone, man. First of all, let me big up to Ola. It's been a while, you know. Big up to Ola with his football family channel. Make sure you guys subscribe and smash that like button on as well. But Ola, what you saying, my brother? Because it's been a good week for Manchester United fans right now. You know, it's been a good couple of weeks. You know, despite the performances, the results keep coming in for Manchester United, W's and W's. But how you doing, my brother?
Yeah, I've been good. Yeah, it's good to be back with more positivity. I think, even though we are not playing convincingly well yet, but getting the 3 points, and as you can see, we are one of the most informed teams in the Premier League. Our goalkeeper is stopping the clean sheet chart. Just everything just looking good, but we just need better performances from the players and from the squad. But so far, positive, all around.
Yes, positive. And then we have to keep the positive mindset right now, because, you know, next week could be a crucial week for us. And we could not be smiling by the end of next week, you know. Deps, welcome you as well back into the show. Deps, how you doing, my brother? How was your weekend? How's everything in general?
Yeah, man, it was a good weekend in it for football as well. Yeah, man, good result. Yeah, happy to see the team, get the performance that we deserved, man. It was a well-deserved performance with players coming back from injury. It was good to see.
Yeah, exactly. Players coming back from injuries, i.e., Luke Shaw, Aaron Wan-Bissaka as well. Kobbie Mainoo himself, who's returned from his long 2-month spell out since pre-season. Boy, he was missed. Jerome as well. Big up, my brother, man. Always in that nice background of yours with that purple jumper of his, man. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, I'm all good in the hood, man. It's good to be back after a few weeks and that. And yeah, the optimism's building. So it's good to have a win by more than a one-goal scoreline. So yeah, as Dep said, it was a good weekend of results, and yeah, hopefully we can carry that into a difficult week. But yeah, looks like the spirits are up. The man them are back, full squad. So yeah, when you see
We
that,
ain't
you
got
know that
missing,
things are
Jerome.
looking up.
Yes, things are looking up as we continue to get more players coming back from injury. And of course, my guy, Ems Dons, you get me, bro. Big on my froze there. I think I lost my connection, my camera. But Ems, what are you saying, bro?
What can I say? I don't echo the words of everyone else, man. I'm good. You go to work on a Monday after happened yesterday. You're like, you can have a little spring in your step. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's been all right. I'm looking forward to just talking about, the performance, individual players, and I'm looking ahead to what we have in store for Man United Football Club.
Yes, what we have in store. We are here to discuss it all, man. Let's get straight into it because we're here to discuss the match, dissect it, analyze it, ask questions, have that difficult conversation that some people find it difficult to have. That includes the performance of Bruno Fernandes, the performance of Marcus Rashford as well, and the performance of so many, and the manager himself, man. So let's get straight into it because it is Everton 0, Manchester United 3. Manchester United collecting 3 points, guys, on the weekend, Sunday evening. A goal from Alejandro Garnacho, Rooney-esque goal. A goal from Marcus Rashford finally getting a goal after getting back with Lucio Loy. The goals are coming and pending. And of course, our guy with the classy, magnifique, exquisite finish by Anthony Martial. The only way he knows how to finish, which is classy, as always, man. Let me get straight to you before I give you my thoughts on my overall thoughts. Let me start off with you, Jerome, and get your overall thoughts on the game against Everton. Try not to talk too much about players because we will talk about players in the second segment of the show, including Kobbie Mainoo, but just reflect an overall thoughts on the game, man. What are you saying?
Yeah, overall, the game, it was a very enjoyable game, especially for the neutrals. It was a bit up and down because United, obviously, we had our chances and took our chances. Everton also had their chances, but obviously we had a good defence, keeping a clean sheet. So in terms of the result itself, it was a good result. Obviously, long term, we want to match the result with the performance. But as we all know, this is a winning business. So it's all about winning, and that's all that matters. So obviously, it was good to get off to a good start. Obviously, that fantastic goal of the season contender from Garnacho within 3 minutes, that sort of just set the nerves because leading up to the game, all talk was about Everton's 10-point deductions, how they're going to be up for it. It's going to be bigger than a manager bounce, and United are going to get trounced and all that sort of stuff. But that early goal just calmed the nerves, and then all we needed to do is just make sure that we don't concede straight away because that's what we've been guilty of over the last few weeks. So it was good that we got through that first half unscathed because Everton had chances to equalise. And then obviously in the second half, the game opened up and that created more opportunities for us to score. And obviously we were clinical in our finishes. We have some good passages of play. And it was pleasing to see that we were able to win, as I said earlier in the show, win by more than one goal and not scrape to a victory. Just have a bit of daylight in the result and improve on our goal difference. So we're actually on 0, which is actually quite shocking at this stage of the season. But as I said, winning is winning that counts, and we're only 6 points off the top of the league. Even though we haven't been playing well for the majority of this season, So I can only see that as a positive. We can only get better, and as we get better, we should be able to get more consistency in our results. So then hopefully we can push for that top four. But yeah, the game itself, it felt like if Everton were more clinical, we could have conceded a couple of goals. But obviously, we rode our luck a bit of times. But Everton away is a tough place to go, especially at this time, particularly in their current situation. So it's good that we've just got that ticked off, and now we can look forward to the rest of the week. We've got 2 more tougher games on paper to look forward to. So all in all, positive result. We can improve the performance and get more control of the game. But right now, I'm just happy that we got the win and we felt comfortable in parts of the game as well. So I can't complain too much. I can't be too negative after winning the game 3-0. But obviously, this is Man United, and we always need to look to improve going forward.
And absolutely, we are still looking to improve going forward. I'm going to take it to you, Ems, as well, man, and get your overall thoughts on that game against Everton, against the Toffees, bro. We gave them the Toffees, the Weathers Originals, to take home as well. I know trick-or-treating was a couple of days ago, but that was our Halloween for them, bro. What are you saying, man? What's your overall thoughts?
Personally, before the game, I wasn't confident at all. If you would have told me to take a point or take a point, I would have taken it. I'm not gonna lie. Goodison Park's one of them hostile, tight pitch, fans on top of you, type of like, there's some stadiums you gotta say, you know what? They're one of them stadiums where the performance don't matter. You go out there, get the 1-0 and go in it. But I think the score line was better than the performance, if I'm honest. Because I felt like if everyone had took their chances, it would have been a different game. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm just happy that we got out there, got the 3 points, and we move on to the next game. And that was important. But bro, like, it's mad, yeah. When you actually deep it, bro, we're only 6 points from the top, bro, and we've been, as Jerome said, we've been horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we can only get better. As soon as the certain players come back, we can only get better. So hopefully these players that are starting, because certain of them shouldn't be starting, but hopefully they can hold the fort to when certain players come back. And hopefully we can play some good, consistent football. But yeah, I'm happy that we got the 3 points. I think any win against Everton, I would have taken it. But to get 3 goals, considering we don't score a lot of goals in a game, I would have taken it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes, I would have taken it as well. Considering the fact that yes, we don't score, and we're now on 0 in terms of goal difference. I'm gonna go up to you, Ola. Ola, I want to get your thoughts, and I'm gonna I'm saving Mr. Depps for last, aka Aaron Wan-Bissaka's older brother, bro. Yeah, because I know he needs a segment for himself. So, Ola, what was your overall thoughts on the game?
I think it was a game that I think it started in our favor. The Garnacho goal really helped. Like, we struggled with getting goals, and we've gotten goals in some games via bad decisions so far this season. But I think that goal it gave us confidence. But regardless, the performance in the first half was not great. After the goal, Everton came into the game pressing, a couple of saves from Onana, and defensively we were solid, so we weren't able to concede a goal. But the pressure was mounting on us and the players. And I just think the second half, I think we played better in the second half and created a couple of chances. Rashford, I think, could have done better in the game, maybe gotten a couple of goals or even assists in that game. But we don't know what's wrong with that guy so far this season. But the game was just an okay game. I don't think it's exceptional, but we got the win, got 3 goals. Like, we've won 1-0 in a couple of games this season already. So I think getting the 3 goals with someone like Anthony Martial getting on the score sheet, fantastic. I love Martial, but we all know he needs to go. But but it was just an okay game, good performance, like okay performance, and we have a couple of players we big up for the game. that did well in the game. When we get to that segment, we'll touch on them. But I just think nothing much about the game. Just a, a an okay game, 3 points in the bag, and like M said, we are 6 points above the top. How can that? This season is one of the most surprising seasons so far. Just like look at City. City has dropped a lot of points. Other teams dropping points. The league is still way open for everyone, and that's why we need to start playing better. We need to pick up our performances. Just having good performances and getting the 3 points. And anything can still happen this season. There's still an opportunity to challenge for the title, but the performances need to get better. But so far, just the 3 points, getting the job done, and keep it moving one game at a time.
Definitely keep it moving one game at a time as Man United fans, you know. And I know a lot of fans and ops rivals want to pull us in the situation that we're in a title race. But listen, let us cook slowly, man. Let us do our thing peacefully. Depps, aka Aaron Bissaka's older brother. Let's have your thoughts on today's game and your overall thoughts on that game yesterday against Everton.
Yeah, man, it was a good performance. You know, as the rest of the boys said in it, I weren't thinking that we was going to get anything from this game in it. You know, the game it felt against United in it. But then the early goal, it gave us a bit more confidence. You know, what a goal to give your team confidence to go and win 3-0. You know, it was an amazing goal. And that kind of set the tone to say United individually, they started pulling out some brilliances, you know. I wasn't expecting a result because of the injury list that we have. But then obviously the players that did come back improved the team vastly in it. So I was very pleased to see that in it. I felt like I saw triangles again. Although they were in our own half, I felt like there were triangles in the pitch, whereas the last, let's say 10, 12 months have been squared. I don't know what United's been playing, unorganized, squares, people not understanding their positions. But yesterday I saw very disciplined, a very organized Manchester United team that felt like going back to basics, where at least they got 3 goals, back to clinical finishing. Although we didn't create many chances, it was a very clinical, very emphatic and improved performance from the boys. So it was very pleasing to the eye to see Garnacho score that goal. And I feel like that's the first early goal I've seen for United for how long now? It's been years. I can't remember the last early goal United scored. And I feel like that set the tone to get the rest of the goals. You know, the rest of the goals had to be there. You know, I don't feel like we could have won away from home with that squad 1-0 without it being truly tested. So yeah, well done to the boys. I feel like everything happened in perfect timing. The penalty and then the third goal. I think hats off to the gaff. I don't know what happened. Maybe he doesn't need to be in the stadium in it to get these points in it. But
Can someone tell me what happened? Because I was so confused. Depps, I think you probably know more. I didn't know that he was suspended. I didn't know he was at a touchline ban.
I still don't know. I still don't have a clue. I turn on the TV, 10 hogs in the stands, innit? So I'm thinking, cool, it's just another day that we're gonna lose, gonna be stupid. You know, we used to watch Wenger do that shit. Do you get what I'm saying? And lose in the stands and that. So I thought it was just another day to be stupid for United, but no, it was a very clinical. I think that's that performance, very clinical result. So yeah, Ten Hag once again. Hats off to the manager because we've been asking for Garnacho to start. Garnacho starts, scores an early goal. You know, as fans, we can see these things. He makes substitutions. When he makes the substitutions, United score the second. He makes another substitution, United score the third. Without them substitutions, I think we would have been struggling. So it was a great club. I'm gonna call it a club performance from Manchester United.
I hear that, man. Let me get my 2 cents into it because obviously my overall thoughts. Like I watched that match, of course, the watch along. You guys make sure you watch that as well and watch the match reaction on Red United TV. Smash that like button as we continue to indulge and dissect this game. I watched that game. My overall thoughts. I thought United in that first 45 minutes. I thought the first early goal was good. It was good because, like you said, Depps, we don't score early goals, and I can't remember the last time Manchester United themselves scored an early goal. And you're right,
Like,
it just set the tone for that game. As soon as we scored within the first 3 minutes, we knew, okay, there's something to watch as well. But then once Manchester United scored that first goal, they went back to their usual self. They allowed Everton to come into that game, and that first 45 minutes, guys, I would say you right now, I believe we was lucky to actually be 1-0 up, because there were opportunities, amples of opportunities that Manchester United gave Everton. If it wasn't for Onana with those fabulous saves, and big up Andre Onana, because he's really showing himself now. No one's laughing at him now. You know, they're not laughing at him anymore, because why? He's got the, you laughed at me. You know, Nigel Farage, you ain't laughing at me now.
he is a good keeper.
Yeah, he is a goalkeeper, world-class goalkeeper, top of the table in clean sheets at the moment, with 5 clean sheets, with the rest of them below him, man. And without his performance in the first 45 minutes, Manchester United would have probably been 3-1, 3 goals down, because they had the opportunities. Decor missed a wide chance in the first 45 minutes, but the second half, we was 1-0 up. That's when Manchester United decided to kill Everton, the goals and the penalties. And you know what's so funny, guys? That penalty, I swear the referees, they hate us. I'm not going to lie to you. They have something against us. How did they book my man for simulation? And it took VAR to tell the guy, you know what? Yeah, we need to be nice to Manchester United now. We've taken a lot of goals away from them now. This one was actually a penalty. The fact that the referee gave Martial a yellow card for simulation, that just shows that the referees are truly, and I said it before, they are against us. They are, because when it was a penalty, he never gave it, but it took VAR to give it to us, and rightly so. And of course, and I believe Ashley Young should have been booked as well, and possibly he escaped to sending off, but he was lucky about it. But big up to Ashley Young for that assist, you know. Man still thinks he's playing for Manchester United, you know. But yes, the goal, the penalty, Bruno Fernandes as well, giving Marcus Rashford the ball, which I thought was excellent leadership, you know. That's because it paid off. It's excellent leadership when it pays off, but when it doesn't pay off, we're probably going to be asking the question of, why didn't you take that? That was stupid of you to give Marcus Rashford. You know he's low on confidence. You knew that, and you gave it to him, and he ended up missing. But thankfully, Marcus scored, and then the finishing goal, the exquisite, sexy goal, you know, and Bruno Fernandes, another trashy performance throughout the whole 90 minutes. But again, he does what he does best: gets the assist or gets the goal, and giving that ball to Martial to finish it off to win that game. I thought it was a good performance for Manchester United in the second half. But big up to Kobbie, Mainoo, which we'll get onto, guys. And this is the second part of the show, and as well as we continue the segment of the match review. Let's talk players, let's talk goals, and of course, let's talk tactics, and let's talk manager quotes and everything there. Guys, let's start off with the goal. Alejandro Garnacho's goal. As they say, Rooney-esque. Beautiful, sexy. You know what, guys? Let me ask you guys the question, you know. Open panel. Is that the best bicycle kick that you've seen a Manchester United player score, or that's the best bicycle kick you've seen in general, man? Let's open up the panel, the discussion. Let's talk Alejandro Garnacho's first goal.
I think I'll go first. I definitely think that's the best bicycle kick that I've probably seen in the Premier League era. I can't think of any other bicycle kick in this era that was better than that. The way he connected it was, and the timing was perfection, because it wasn't a great ball into him in the first place, so he had to sort of back pedal before we sort of maneuvered his overhead kick. And the connection, the precision, the way the goalkeeper dives for it as well to make it look good. It was just everything about it was just scintillating. And I think I've watched it about 50 times now. Literally, like Sky Sports, they've got something where they show the other countries' reactions to it, their commentators, and they showed all the different angles of the goal as well. And every time it looks even better the more you look at it. And I think with Rooney's one, because a lot of people compare it with Rooney's, the only thing with Rooney's one, it looks like it hits more of Rooney's shin when he hits it, and I think that's why I think Garnacho's one looks better on the eye as well, and from the angle of it as well. The only one that I could think of that I've actually seen that I think is better is Zlatan's one against England, because that one there, the distance on that was just crazy, and it was just sort of just out of the blue. Obviously, Garnacho was out of the blue as well, but this one was just like he had the audacity to the bicycle kick from like
That
from out of
distance.
nothing. Yeah, and I think the assist was from the England player. It wasn't even from his own teammate. So that's what even makes it even better, that he's using an assist from the opposition to do a bicycle kick. So yeah, that's where I'd give Zlatan the edge in that one. But in terms of in the Premier League, yeah, that's to go to Garnacho. And obviously he copied his idol's goal celebration as well.
That's
to round it off.
Yeah, no, that's like a mega merge, you know, a fusion between Ronaldo and Rooney at the same time. You score a Ronaldo goal, and you score a Rooney goal, and you celebrate like Ronaldo. And it's just not the first time Alejandro Garnacho has scored iconic Manchester United goals. He scored a similar type of goal against Fulham, which he ran that length. The same type of goal that Ronaldo scored against Fulham, he done the same thing. The same type of goal that Rooney scored. It's just our Lionel Messi, where Lionel Messi was replicating Maradona goals and all that stuff, handball, running through the halfway line. Is this our type of Messi? Have we unearthed a gem? You know, that's a question I want to ask the panel regarding Alejandro Garnacho, as you guys discussed about the goal as well, man. Let me get your thoughts as well from you guys. Who else wants to have their say?
I'll go. Amos will go. I think with basketball kicks, I feel like the cross is a pretty poor one, and you have to improvise, in my opinion. Most basketball kicks, as you see them, because if it was in front of him, there's no way he's doing that. But basketball kicks it's a hard technique. I've seen some good ones. I think it was Chelsea versus Leeds, the Good Johnson one. That was a sick basketball kick. I don't know if you don't remember that one. But back to Garnacho, bro, I'm impressed with him, man. Like he does more for me than, you know, I don't want to mention his name, but you want me to get serious, number 21. You already know that. You know what I'm saying? Cause that guy Brazilian's from Saudi, blood. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, sorry, but for me, I just feel like everything like that. I feel the build up from Lindelof to Rashi to Dalot, and obviously, like I said, the cross.
Let's not forget, before it got to Lindelof, Kobbie Mainoo was the one that rescued that ball and gave Lindelof that ball, playing it through the middle. Yes, your Ghanaian brother.
We'll get to him.
We'll get to him later. Yes, we will. Don't worry.
We'll get to him later. Anyways, I thought I'd save him for later. Anyway, that's what I was saying. So yeah, so everything was spot on. So when I saw the goal, I was like, and then the commentator made me look sicker than what's his name? Andy, what's his name? Andy Drury. Is it Peter Drury? Peter Drury, sir. Peter Drury made it sound so sick. So I'm like, yes, come on. I was going mad. So yeah, man. For me, Garnacho needs more starts. I think that should be Martial and Højlund can interchange, but that should be the front three, because I feel like Rashford can actually cross the football. You know that, right? Rashford
on the right hand side.
You know?
On the right hand side.
On the right. So
got no choice to do that.
And let me tell you something, yeah. Tony Martial is a cold finisher. Like, he just can't stay fit, bro.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying, bro. When people say, "Oh, you love Martial," I know Martial. If fit, he's our best striker. No,
but you can see, but this whole thing, if fit or on his day, bro, it's all bullshit to me, bro. Bro, stay fit and show what you can do. I'm tired, bro. You can't have been there 9 years. Man, let's go 100 goals, fam. What's all that about? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
9 years. What's that on average? What's that? Almost 10 goals a season? Under 10 goals.
That's Emil Heskey's ratio. You know, Emil Heskey. That's your guy. Tony Enevy's, when he got to the end of his career, that's when he scored his 100th Premier League. I'm like, what? You've been a striker all your life in the Premier League, but that's your guy, Emil, innit?
Yeah, that's right, bro. But you know what, Heskey, if you watch Premier League years, 100 goals, bro, we score some goals. Heskey, and also I think we don't appreciate him, but the teammates, they appreciate what he does. I remember Wazan appreciated Heskey. Heskey was doing this shit. But anyway, back to Man United. I've had enough to about Liverpool and them man there. But anyway, the fact of the matter is, keep that front line, innit? That's what I'm saying.
I think if I may go in, I think Garnacho's bicycle kick is the best for me, and I am saying this because Yeah, the Rooney one, the Ronaldo one, the Bale one. You can give all the bicycle kicks option you want to give. But I just feel like Garnacho did it at a very young age. The technique of him taking that strike, like Rooney did it at close to like 28, 30. Same with Ronaldo, same with Gareth Bale. But for a player of his age, you can see the talent, you can see the potential, but the technique in that chance. I don't think any of us saw that coming. We know what he can offer, taking on players, dribbling, scoring goals, but that technique was a technique of a 27-year-old player, not a technique of an 18 or 19-year-old player. And that was just fantastic from Garnacho. And that's why I'll stick to him being the best, not because my technique wise it might not be the best, but for his age and for what he did with that strike, fantastic. And I don't think anyone can beat that right now. And for you to beat that this season, you have to do something way better and like bigger than that. But Garnacho, fantastic player. Like I said, the quality is there, the talent is there. But we've had a lot of players who have these qualities, not we don't see the potential materialize. And I think with Garnacho, thank God we have a manager like we can add that has backed him, giving him the chances little by little. Like he didn't overplay him when he saw that he was having issues. He had to keep him on the bench for a while, just trying to manage him better. And that's what young players need. Sometimes if you keep playing them, they go out of form and it affects their confidence. But so far, he's confident, and I just think with the way the team is going, we are getting a couple of players back. Luke Shaw in that game, fantastic. You could see the impact of Luke Shaw straight away in the game. And I think all this will also help the players, the attacking players going forward. And I just want us to play better, build on this performance,
Mhm.
and play better in the next game. Galatasaray game, I think, is a must win. If we can get the win and we can have the confidence to go into the last game. I know everyone is writing United up already, but anything can happen. This is football. I think you just need to be ready and mentally, physically, confidence-wise, you have to be ready for the challenge. And with Garnacho scoring that goal, it has done a huge boost for his confidence. Marshall also getting on the score sheet. Oiland might be back straight into the starting lineup, but I think Marshall, his link-up play, his hold-up play is fantastic. He might not have the running around, the energy to run around all around the pitch, but what he does is underrated in that United team. And when he gets the chances, he finishes. He's one of I can say he's our best finisher. He's our best finisher in this team. But injury wise, it has not been good. And you might have a
Mhm.
question about his work creating when we are not creating much. But we've always had issues creating for our strikers and our attacking players. So our midfielders need to do more, and that's where likes of Bruno come in. They need to create more for the attacking players. And hopefully, when we start getting those chances, the strikers are there to take the chances, score the goals, and give us the 3 points.
Absolutely right, man. And that's what about you, man? What have you got to say about that goal Garnacho scored? Is it the best bicycle that you've ever seen, or there is something else that another bicycle kick that you probably witnessed? And what was your thoughts on his performance as well?
Yeah, best goal that I've seen in a United shirt for a very long time. Um, there's never going to be a better bicycle. Well, there might be. Remember they said something about the Mkhitaryan backflip, and
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
Jury did something similar like the weekend after, something like that. But yeah, it's definitely the best bicycle kick I've ever seen. You know, it was just the audacity. It looks like that was normal for him. You know, it looks like he could do that in training all day. You know, and it's a celebration where he nodded with a surgeon to say,
Hmm.
"I do this. Like I actually do this." You know, so big up Garnacho. He's got ability. He's definitely got some sort of a stardust to say he's got the ability. If he's gonna, produce the ability on a consistent basis for United, I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I'm gonna be so real. I don't think Garnacho has the IQ. I don't think Garnacho has IQ enough to find himself in dangerous positions and link up with his teammates. I think his teammates are good linking up with him,
Hmm.
but when the shoe's on the other foot and now he has to now create for his teammates, I do feel like he struggles. So he's got a lot to add to his game. He is a raw talent. with individual brilliance, and I feel like we had that already with Rashford, where Rashford has that individual brilliance, but when it comes to teamwork, understanding his players and creating chances for others, and finding himself in dangerous areas, I do think Rashford still slacks. Rashford rather hang out on the wing and get the ball to feet and run out two guys and think that he can beat both of them, rather than drift in to the middle and find some space where no one can see him. And I think Garnacho needs now a bit more of a footballing IQ to make that grade.
Agree.
But he's got time. He's got time. He's 19. He's got time. I think Ten Hag will play him, so we get the opportunity to get a bit more tactical awareness. But it's just another one of United's youth products that you can do the business. United's been creating them for the last 4 seasons on the wing. Alanga, Greenwood, and then we got Garnacho. There's been a few of them able to prove their worth in the team. So, hopefully, I think out of all of the three, Garnacho has that the celebration, that magic stardust. You're thinking unbelievable. I think the game, Garnacho, I think he went missing after the goal. A for effort for trying to get the second or trying to create something for his teammates, but he went missing. He was a no-show. So he shows glimpses of what he's capable of, but on a consistent basis, I wouldn't trust him in my team on a consistent basis. Put it that way.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I kind of agree with you with the Garnacho situation that you said that he's in terms of interplay and creating chances for others. He hasn't been the best. He's just similar to Rashford. The moments are there, but again, it is what it is with them. Hopefully, he can develop because it's 19 and moving on from one 19-year-old superstar, we move up to another academy player, because that game was about Manchester United's academy player, and rightfully so, a player that we've been begging to see, because we've seen him in the clips playing for the under 18, playing for the under 21, under 18 player of the year last season, played for us in preseason. Arsenal fans know about Mainoo because he destroyed them when we beat them in the States as well. He destroyed them in the first 45 minutes. It paid me when I saw him catch that injury for Real Madrid, especially when he started with Real Madrid. But we was waiting for a player that can do the half turn, run through midfield, bypass everything, bypass the press resistance as well. Clever, tricky, full of energy. But Kobbie Mainoo yesterday, an absolute stellar performance from an 18-year-old for his first Premier League debut. Looked like he's been playing there for years. Showed up senior pros like Bruno Fernandes and Scott McTominay in midfield, telling midfielders, you need to be in this position, bro. Like, what are you doing down there? I'm out here doing all the work. That's why when you see Kobbie Mainoo doing all the work, you wonder why Casemiro got run through the midfield when he played with Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount in the midfield. Because, of course, these men don't have legs. They don't know where to be in certain positions. But speaking of Kobbie Mainoo, of course, the manager spoke about him after the match. And Ten Hag on Kobbie Mainoo, when defending, he was playing as a man, as a senior, a very good start, and now he has to do it on a consistent basis. We've got Ten Hag as well saying that very mature, getting on the ball, making the right decision, and every decision that he made, majority of them was right. Leading our build-up, leading our possession as well, and that's what we want from that midfielder, because we've been crying for that. That is what we expect from our number 6 there. I think maybe that is a little dig to Casemiro, but Casemiro, I don't think so. More like a little dig to those other scrubs that play in midfield, but act like they're not midfielders and don't want to put in the hard yards, or they pretend to do the hard yards by running around like a headless chicken, but ain't really doing anything. You know what I mean, guys? Jerome, you know what I'm talking about, bro. You look at Kobbie Mainoo's stats, yeah? Gains by numbers versus 7, 100% tackles won. 83% pass accuracy, 57 touches, 34 out of 41 passes completed, 5 duels won, 3 balls recovery, 2/3 dribbles completed, 2 long balls completed, 2 interceptions, 1 clearance, 1 block. Star boy performance and Premier League debut, man. And let's go straight into it, man, because we're going to talk about Kobbie Mainoo. The last 10-15 minutes is about this guy, man. Let's start off. Who wants to kick off with Kobbie Mainoo?
Me, bro. My Ghanaian brother first, bro. Listen.
The floor, bro.
The floor is yours.
Let me say. I'll be honest, yeah. I did question him starting, not because of his ability, because I thought we're not playing well. We're throwing a youngster in, but we're not like the performance ain't good. So I was concerned for him. Do you know what I'm saying? But man came out, I thought, raw. From the first two, when he touched the ball twice, I thought, raw. This guy acts like he's 27 years old, bro. He looked like a senior pro. Man showed he probably had more touches than Scott McTominay, bro. I'm telling you, fam. Like this guy was willing to take the ball in possession, like under pressure. Hey, did you see that one? Yeah, I don't know if you saw it yet. He had the ball, yeah. And no Everton man tried to press him, bro. Yeah, he was walking with the football. I said, man, getting the respect, fam.
Man's telling them, who wants some? Let's have it. At me.
Yeah, I know it's only one game, yeah, but I feel like he's got potential to be a leader in the future. For what I saw, man's telling doing this, doing that. Like, I can see it. He's like, I never hit it on the head when he said, like he could play for Man City, bro. For what I saw, the passing, everything, like showing for the ball, bro. Like I never felt scared when he was showing for the ball. You know, if he was Scott, yeah, my heart would have been beating. But I feel like for me, we need to. Even me, I'm getting gas right now, but we need to tone it down a bit. Let him get a run, let him get a feel. But I give him credit though. Man went to Goodison Park, hostile atmosphere. Normally, you probably get your debut at home, bro. But man got away from home, hostile environment. Considering Everton were deducted 10 points and they're putting a red card in all these teams, bro. It's you gotta give it to him. And Gary Neville to have the nerve not to give man of the match, bro. Criminal. But yeah, he was good, man. Man dictated the play. He was spraying the passes. He was always available. The goal line clearance, bro. I thought, yeah, bro. So these certain scrubs, they need to fix up because Kobbie, my Ghanaian brother, Kobbie, is going to take someone's place in midfield, bro, and he's gonna be a mainstay. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
But we need to look after him. We need to make sure. I'm pretty sure he's with a very grounded family, but we need to make sure we've got good senior players in the dressing room. None of these scrubs, bro. We need to look after him because this guy's a special talent, and we've known about this guy for about a season and a half or more. But you know, he reminds me, yeah. He reminds me a bit of Pogba, a bit of Iniesta, bro. I can't explain it, but it's like.
Some Stardust, basically.
Yeah, Stardust, some flair, bro. Like,
He's got it.
But yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, he's done. A big up to Lala Kurz as well. I said, I'm sorry, bro. For you to join the school, you need to be a member of Red United TV. You know, you have to be either press the sub button on Twitch and then get into contact, or press the go on YouTube and click on the membership perks and then see the one that allows you to get into the group chats and get you into the show as well once in a while. But big up to you as well. Make sure you follow Red United TV. Smash that like button, guys, and let's continue talking about Kobbie Mainoo. So, of course, I have this question: is Kobbie Mainoo a future star for Manchester United? Man, I'm going to throw it back to the panel again. Let's talk Kobbie Mainoo a bit more about that. Who wants to be the next person to have their say on Kobbie? The floor is yours.
Yeah, the thing with Kobbie, like M said, like usually in the past successful United teams, when we're throwing a youngster on their debut, usually the team's playing well. We're at Old Trafford, the crowd's up, we're winning 3-0, the game's won, and the pressure's off. You can just come in a relaxed environment and have your debut and showcase your talent. But for Mainoo to start in a must-win game, because we had to win this game, considering we've got 3 away games in 6 days. Everton were up for it with the 10-point deduction. The crowd was very hostile. There's a lot of booing, a lot of jeers, because obviously they're not happy with their 10-point deduction. So it was a very, very intimidating environment for an 18-year-old to make their debut away from home. And the fact that he took that in his stride and just literally bossed the game. That for an 18-year-old to boss the game, look so composed. He put his foot on the ball. He wanted the ball. He wasn't like, you don't even need me to name the names. People that don't want the ball. People that don't want the ball and hide.
Make shadow.
Yeah, literally. Like this guy was there, readily available, and he looked like he had so much time on his hands. He's like he just He was almost like a Perlo, where it's just like he just got all the time in the world to do whatever he wants and no one can touch him. It's like he's got a shield around him, where no matter who's trying to get at him, he's like no one can touch him. Like Em said, like it reminded him a bit of Pogba. So yeah, the future's definitely bright. The talent's there, and obviously he made that goal line clearance as well in the first half to keep the scores at 1-1. He was dictating the game, telling teammates where to position themselves to keep control of the game. And yeah, he's already showing leadership qualities already at his young age. And obviously, we don't want to like go overboard and overhype him after one game. Yeah, we need that good teammates to help him nurture him and help him keep out of trouble, because obviously he's still a teenager at the end of the day. Just make sure to keep his feet firmly on the ground, because obviously he's going to get a lot of media attention now after that debut, and everyone's going to be looking for him to fail and say, "Oh, he's just a one game wonder," and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, he definitely needs looking after, and hopefully he can cement his place in that team, because we need some positivity for the rest of the season and get some of these stopgap. I know I keep mentioning stopgap players. We need to take these stopgap players out of this team and start putting mainstays in there to help us progress, because the likes of McTominay and Bruno, they're stopping us from controlling games and having some fluidity and our cohesive structures and patterns to our play. So yeah, with players like Mainoo, we can able to allow us to control games more, and that's something that's very pleasing to see. So all in all, it looks like we've got a great talent with great potential in our books right now.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Before I let you go, Ola, so first of all, everyone smash that like button as well. There's over 1,000 people watching on YouTube, and I don't understand why. Big up to everyone that's watching right now, because it's a bit weird. I don't know if you guys think you're watching a Premier League game or you saw the title and you clicked on the wrong thing. But smash that like button, guys. We're on 7 likes. There's about 1,000 of you guys in. I'm sure we can get a couple of more likes, And you guys are very silent watchers because you're not even commentating. But big up to everyone as well. Ola, have your turn, man. What do you need to say about Kobbie Mainoo as well? And let me know, do you think he is also a future star as well, Ola, while you address Kobbie Mainoo's performance?
Yeah, I think he's a future star, but we've had a lot of future stars that didn't come to life. So we have to be careful with the way we hype or make it fine. Is a good player. Like I said with Garnacho, the talent is there, and we saw that in preseason before he got injured in the Madrid game. He was playing well in the preseason, and we all were already expecting him to kick on this season and get a good season or a few games to build on his confidence and what he can do. But I think with Kobbie Mainoo, it's just so sad that a youngster is teaching or showing the old players what to do and how to do it, because all what he did in that game was fantastic. He didn't do too much. He released the ball when he needs to, play the long balls when he needs to. His tackles were on point, everything on point. That's the way it should be. You don't need to play an Hollywood pass. You don't need to you don't need to overdo things. Just do the basics and right, and then when you have the opportunity, your quality comes in and do something special. You don't need to always try to do something special, and that's a dig to Bruno, because sometimes Bruno always want to be the man, the main man in the game, hitting some ridiculous passes. Sometimes just keep it simple, move the ball from right to left, then when you have the chances, push the ball forward, create the chances. And you can see how confident Kobbie Mainoo is. Like he's not scared. He was moving the ball well. When he had the opportunity, he pushed forward, releases the ball, go back to his position, his tackles on point. And that's what you need from a youngster. You don't need to do too much. As the game keeps coming, the quality will come in. You see him making more impact on the game. But he did the basics and he did what he needs to do. And I think, but as a youngster, you need to manage them well. You need to be careful that the media now, everyone talking about it, and now the expectation will start getting high. Like I just think he just needs to build on the confidence. Any chance he gets to play, do the basics, do what he could do, just impact the game. And he impacted the game way more than any of us expected in that game. And just like it's just good to see that we have academy players that can break into the first team and do something. Like since Rashford, we've not really had anyone that has come from the academy and done something exceptional. And I think with the likes of Garnacho, uh, Kobbie Mainoo, these players are players that, if well managed and coached, they can turn out to be stars in the future. They can turn out to be players that we will enjoy watching them years, and for a lot of years. But we could be Mainoo, fantastic player. Like M said, this Ghanaian brother, but we just we are all West Africans, so it's also my brother also. So
Fair enough.
Let me just add to that before when he says Ghanaian brother, Gareth Southgate will target Manchester United starlet Kobbie Mainoo in a bid to keep him out of the clutches of Ghana. You know, Southgate is desperate to see him pledge his international future to England. Go ahead, continue as I
What would
say.
you do? What would you do? Would you play for Ghana or you play for England?
What you asking me that?
Yeah.
I don't think
If you was in Mainoo's position, you play for Ghana or England?
no, I might play for England. But
On the Southgate.
under Southgate, no. Under Southgate, no.
I'm not gonna lie, fam. Yeah,
Under Southgate, no.
I just think, yeah, I don't know. I think it depends on a number of factors. If I played through England the youth system all the way through, and I'm a regular at my club, then I think technically it's probably only right I do play for England. But
yeah, the smart. That's the smart answer.
Yeah, but it's the truth, though.
Yeah, it is.
If you
But
think
the
about
issue
it,
there is,
go on.
the issue there is, if we don't even play for England, the Ghanaian coach, I don't even think I know.
But you're more likely to win it with Ghana.
More likely to win what with Ghana?
Yeah, we're gonna win that,
You know what? He should just play for England. I can't even know.
Yeah, he should.
He should go play for England, bro.
That might be a better option.
He should.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, go on.
No, just go on.
No, I just think I think Tariq Lamptey. I think he thought about it. Bare right backs at England, so he thought, yo, let me just, you know what I'm saying, which is fair enough. Sometimes you got to do what you think is good for you, innit? Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't blame anyone if they chose Raw, if they want to play for England or Ghana. I think it's end of the day, you know, it's a hard one. Think about it. You got African parents or Caribbean parents, and then you're born at another, like in England, and then it's like, what do? You talk to your parents, and you know, you make your choice. End of the day, it's up to you, man. I wouldn't blame him for whatever decision he makes. You know what I mean? But I think he's likely to play for England the same what Danny Welbeck done, so I wouldn't be surprised.
And then Deps as well, man. We ain't heard from you, man, regarding the Kobbie Mainoo's performance, and man, do you also think he can be a future star? Is he the real deal? You know, from what you've seen, you know, from his first touch, we all knew it was like, whoa, you know when you see a player's first touch and you see what they do, you're like, yep,
he's got something about him.
Yep. What are you saying about Kobbie?
Bro, you know, we've watched United how many years now? We've seen talent come through the club, you know, Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood. You know, all these talents have come through the Garnacho now. And he is hands down has the most potential to be world class, bro. Yeah, people are not taken on board that he has the potential to be like a Jude Bellingham, bro. You know, I feel like he's genuinely in that bracket to say we have Haaland, we have Højlund, we have Nunez. They all get roughly 2 goals a game, roughly. You know, them type of advanced forward. They're big, they're strong, they're robust. You know, they bully defenders. Well, I think Kobbie Mainoo is in the bracket of a midfielder of Jude Bellingham, where he can just do anything, bro. You tell him to play in a position, he's capable of doing it, and he's capable of doing it effectively. I don't know what position he was playing in yesterday, bro. Yeah, but I know he dominated that zone. And remember, there are some quality midfielders that Everton possess from. Yeah, what's the guy's name again? Is it Onana? What's his name again?
But he didn't play. He didn't play.
He didn't play.
No. It was
Doucouré and Doucouré.
Doucouré, yeah.
And Doucouré.
Yeah, Doucouré and Doucouré, but Doucouré he's no stranger to the Premier League. He's been there for years. With the melanin as well, he's been there for years, bro. and he had bullied 2 of the of the most decorated. Well, not decorated, but they have held that melanin centre midfield.
Season pro.
Yeah, season in, season out, season pro for years, and he dominated. I genuinely believe he has that talent now. With United, on that pitch yesterday, how many failed talents was on that pitch, bro? Including Martial, Marcus Rashford, put Luke Shaw in that.
Wan-Bissaka.
Dallow's looking like that now. There are failed prospects in that team,
Wan-Bissaka.
but he wasn't in the team. But there are some failed prospects in that team because they have been poorly managed. Yeah. Now, Ten Hag has got him under his wing. All I saw him do was execute Ten Hag tactics. He doesn't know Louis Van Gaal tactics. He doesn't know Jose Mourinho tactics. He doesn't know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tactics. He just knows what Ten Hag is teaching him to do. Yeah, I do not understand why Ten Hag is not balling these guys ahead of Scott McTominay. I don't know what's going on at United, but it's clear to see that people like Maguire shouldn't be going to England. They shouldn't be starting for Manchester United, but yet they're going to England and starting for Manchester United. I don't know what's going on, but players like that cannot be around Kobbie Mainoo ruining his development. Players like that will, you know, if a player like that puts Kobbie Mainoo in a predicament where he's going to lose the ball, the tables could turn, bro. The tables could quickly turn. These men are not defending their guys like Roman, holding their shields to the left, protecting their mans, bro. Yeah, the guy is 18. This guy needs the ultimate protection because he is that good, bro.
The same could be said for Hoyland as well.
Yeah.
They're not giving them service.
He is that good under a team that has failed so many prospects. Yeah, so I do believe that under a stability of the manager, I do believe the manager is important because, as I said, I saw nothing but Ten Hag tactics in him. You know, sometimes I look at Rashford and I say, you're doing what Louis Van Gaal told you to do. Sometimes I look at Bruno, I say, you're doing what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer told you to do. But I looked at Mainoo yesterday and I said, you're just playing in triangles. You're playing in triangles and you're looking for the pass to the wingers. That's what Ten Hag told you to do. And I do believe that the club has to now guide their talents. Now I think the club is failing the players, and the club now needs to get into the club, or the owners need to get into the club and start managing what's there and start taking the club as a business, as a project, as a whole. I was so upset when we lost Alanga. I know he wasn't getting the game time, and I felt with Alanga, I felt like he didn't have the character to be at United. I do believe he had the ability. Yeah, so the ability was there where now he can prove it at Nottingham Forest. He can get goals, get assists, put in man in the match performances. But at United, I do believe he just didn't have the character to say, you know what? I'm like Garnacho. I'm gonna do a bicycle kick and make sure I get a next game. Do you know what I'm saying? He wasn't that kind of guy. Now, if Alanga was that kind of guy, he'd do a bicycle kick. He'd be in the
We're talking
next
about
game.
Mainoo, bro. We're talking about Mainoo. You know that, right?
Just talking about the youth.
Are you trolling, bro?
I'm talking about the youth. I'm talking about the youth at United. We've had the best youth team for the last 5 years, bro. We brought through Greenwood. We brought through Garnacho. We brought through Alanga. We brought through Mainoo. Alanga. They all internationals apart from what's his name, Mainoo. These guys, they're not gonna go into another team and do shit, bro. But at United, they will do shit, bro. United are failing players, bro. They're failing youngsters. Even Højlund right now, you can see the talent. International goals, Champions League goals. Who's failing them in the Premier League, bro? What the senior players they're failing Højlund in the Premier League, bro. And
you wanna somehow get yourself back to Kobbie Mainoo at some point?
Yeah, Ten Hag now needs to protect him. Ten Hag, I don't know about dashing him in the deep end and throwing him next to players like Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay. You know, if he wasn't that good, bro, he would have been in big trouble yesterday, bro. If he wasn't as good as we're all saying that we saw, Scott McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, Harry Maguire would have had that guy in big trouble, bro. It was Onana and Luke Shaw that saved that guy, bro. Onana kept finding him in good spaces, trusting him with the ball, allowing him to showcase. If that was Harry Maguire, he would have been in big trouble, bro. These guys are not pros, are not confident enough to be at the club and harness these guys. It's like having a parent, bro. It's like you're being a parent, yeah? You got your children, yeah? And you're allowing another man to come and discipline your children. No, bro. You take control of your own children. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't allow no next man to come discipline your children. It's like other clubs are now taking our players, bro, and making them into better players, bro.
And you know what? I think Mainoo's now ahead of Amrabat now in the pecking order.
What? Andrew Tate, yeah?
Definitely now.
Andrew Tate, yeah?
Man, Andrew, how you gonna call him Andrew Tate?
Huh?
You call him Andrew Tate. People call him Haram Rabat. That's what people, the streets are saying. But yeah, he's going back to Fiorentina.
We were scammed with Amrabat. We thought he was the real deal.
He's not that shit, though.
Yes,
Amrabat's not that shit.
Yeah, I agree with
He
that.
just don't pass the
yeah.
ball forward. He don't
We
pass
had-
the ball forward.
We
But he
had-
breaks up play. He breaks up play.
Yes, but I think we need someone that can pass the ball forward. What Tariq is trying to
progressive.
do.
We need someone that wants the ball, bro. We need someone that wants the ball in the deep line position. We
But
don't want
Mainoo's
no
the guy.
hiding
But
behind someone,
we're
bro.
scared. As fans, we're scared that people like Maguire's gonna ruin him, bro. I'm genuinely because I see a player of the level of people gonna laugh, but I see the player at the level of Bellingham. If he went to Real Madrid, Man City, bro, he's gonna be balling week in, week out without pressure, bro. They're just gonna win every game, bro, and he might be a star man this time. But at this club, bro, with guys like Scott McTominay around him, bro, do you feel like he's gonna be learning things off these guys?
I
Do you
think
feel like he's gonna? Do you feel like he's gonna be, looked after by these guys? Do you think these guys are gonna put him in good predicaments?
No.
I think these guys are gonna put him under trouble, bro. I think these guys are gonna look for outlets. Think, oh yeah, you're the main guy that can hold the ball. You make the mistake instead. Do you know what I'm saying? These guys ain't gonna look after him.
So you think? Oh, go on. Go on.
I believe he will be a world-class player if he's playing with the world-class players. So if he's playing around Casemiro, Martinez, the guys that can actually ball, and the youth players as well, people like Højlund, people like Garnacho. I see him trying to find Garnacho a lot more. If he's based around them players will look after him, bro. Them players will put him in predicaments where he can now showcase his talent. But if he's playing around the guys that he's around now, bro, we might just see another waste of talent like Martial. Clearly see Martial can finish. Martial's a good player. He can't. Look, who gives Martial the ball? Nobody, bro. But Martial don't receive the ball, bro. How can you score goals? You don't receive the ball. So this team is failing players, bro. We need to just change the team. Put the team out there. Like
Can we somehow get back to our main topic? You've gone off topic, bro. You've really gone off topic.
I said Kobbie Mainoo 5 times, bro, and you just heard this shit that you don't
bro,
hear.
listen. If this was AWB,
I said Kobbie Mainoo 5 times.
Stay on it.
And you just heard this shit. Because Kobbie Mainoo is only another... Okay, when you say Kobbie Mainoo, yeah, I feel like I'm a scout at United, and I say youth player. So I believe that there have been youth players at United that have been as good as Kobbie Mainoo without being able to showcase their talent. That's what I believe. So I believe that if Jude Bellingham came to United, he'll be like Scott McTominay. I genuinely believe that. I don't think Jude Bellingham will be like Jude Bellingham. I feel like he will develop into Scott McTominay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Another youth talent.
Let's move on from this. This guy is doing it again. He's doing it again. When there's intercept and interject, bro, because there's a lot of people watching. We're coming close to the end of the show. I got to jump on something else. Let's go straight to your man of the match, your donkey of the match of the game. Let me start off with you, Ems, to make our way to Ola, Jerome, and then Deps, and then myself as well, so we can wrap up the show. Yeah, but so Ems, who was your man of the match and your donkey of the match in that game against Everton?
Brother, listen. This is unanimous, bro. I think for everybody in this chat, everybody, probably the people that are watching, from the man of the match is Kobbie Mainoo. You get me? The donkey, bro. I don't even know. I can't think of donkeys at the moment.
No, because we won.
Because he won 3-0.
Yeah, I can't think. But shout out to Luke Shaw though. He was good the first game back. I can't lie. Even though it's kind of a bit of timber, but he'll lose that soon. But Yeah, shout out to Luke Shaw. He was good.
I
And what about
think
you, Ola?
I think uh, the man of the match has to be Kobbie Mainoo, but at the same time, I think I would give the donkey of the match to Bruno. I just think he's the captain of this team. He should be doing way more than what he's doing, and we are not creating a lot. And that's why we put the blame on the strikers, on the attackers, but we don't really create enough for them. And I think that's Bruno's job to create because look at Kobbie Mainoo in the game. He did what he had to do, move the ball quickly, move the ball fast, defended well, but we didn't really create much in the game. And it's not all about the passion and running up and down the pitch. You need to be able to produce more as the captain of Manchester United, as a midfielder at Manchester United. And that's why I think we are just so unlucky to get Eriksen at at a very old age because Eriksen, every time he's in the game, you see the impact he makes, you see what he creates, you see the way you like every ball he passes create something, and we need like a young version of Eriksen. And I don't think we are getting that with Bruno. I just think he needs to do better. We all we all gave Maguire his slack last season when he was playing badly, and we have to do the same for Bruno. No matter how much you like him, he has to do
Mm-hmm.
better as the captain of this team. But just Kobbie Mainoo was just the highlight of the game and the goal by Alejandro Garnacho. But I think Kobbie Mainoo still steals the show for me, even though Garnacho scored a worldie. But Kobbie Mainoo, fantastic talent, and hopefully he becomes a very good player in the future.
Yeah, exactly. And John, what about you, man? Who's your man of the match and donkey of the match?
Yeah, it's definitely got to go to Mainoo for man of the match because of his composed and confident debut at tough grounds like Goodison Park. I agree with Ola. I definitely have to give the donkey of the match to Bruno. Obviously, he got the assist in the second half. That's obviously when the game opened up and Everton were chasing a goal as the game neared its end. And obviously, he gave Rashford the penalty. But overall, his game wasn't that great. And it doesn't seem like there's any thought process to the way he plays in terms of just running around, chasing the ball, and not maintaining a disciplined position. And that's just impacting the cohesiveness of the team and it's making it easier for the opposition to run through us with the spaces that he leaves. So yeah, he definitely needs to lead by example in that team because he's the captain at the end of the day, and I think he needs to just show a bit more IQ in that area and not just rely on moments because against better teams, that style of play will just make us put us under immense pressure. So yeah, I'd give it to him. But obviously, it's difficult to give Donkey when you run 3-0. But
Yeah.
obviously, this is Man United, and we've got high standards, and obviously, we want performances to match the result at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. And then Deps, what about you? Who was your man of the match and donkey of the match before we wrap up the show?
I'm gonna go different from the boys today. I'm gonna give it to Onana. I think United were clinical, and Onana made up what 3 brilliant saves. I think Kobbie Mainoo saved one off the line. I think he made
Mm-hmm.
one save, then the double save. Kobbie Mainoo made it off the line. One dipping under the bar. I feel like it was a real assured performance from a guy that's been criticised for many a month undeservedly. I don't think half the mistakes were his. Same like the Hayers. You still got the same scrubs in the team, letting the team down, as I was just saying. And I think Onana is now saying his ballers are back, Can pass the ball to Kobbie Mainoo and feel comfortable. Can pass the ball to Luke Shaw and feel comfortable. He ain't got the scrubs around him no more. So I think it was a brilliant clean sheet from Onana. Dominated the box. A lot of crosses were going in the box as well. So yeah, it was a brilliant performance. I feel like it was one of them underrated performances from Onana. I felt safe with him in goal. And I'm gonna give the donkey. I'm gonna give the donkey to Scott McTominay. Scott McShite. Where the hell was he all game? Where the hell was he? I'm watching the manager in the interviews speaking about the young players, saying that they need to be consistent. Mr. Manager, tell me which player you have played and that has been consistent. You let an 18-year-old kid enter the pitch and take your position. Yeah? Youth product for youth product, yeah, 18 years old, and the difference is he knows how to pivot in the middle of midfield. One difference. He knows how to pivot in the middle of midfield and pass the ball. It's such a simple skill. And he showed a 26-year-old pro up. He showed a 26-year-old pro up and virtually won us the game, bro. Yeah. Scott McTominay has to sit on the bench for the rest of the season after that. I don't want to see him again.
Yes, and you don't want to see him again. And big up to you, everyone that's tuning in. My man in the match as well has to go to Kobbie Mainoo for his excellent debut, Premier League debut. And again, who else did I think that was exceptional? I can't think of anyone else. And also Maguire as well was very good as well, winning everything, cleaning it up. You know, big up to men like Maguire, you know, that's someone that's coming back from a hard time, you know, and then stepping up, man. Don't kid the match, you know. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it can go. I'll be honest with you, I'm ruthless. It can go to Bruno, it can go to Rashford, it can also go to Scott McTominay because they were dog shit, you know. They're out of everyone else. They're the three players that thought that didn't do much for the whole entire game. Even though Bruno got the assist, Rashford got the penalty and got the goal. Dog shit, especially Scott as well. But yeah, man, big up to everyone at all. We have come to the end of the show. I'm going to redirect you to Sarcasm City. I was trying to redirect you to to Tunnel TV, but I can't find that. So you guys, for those who are watching, you can go and watch Sarcasm Gaming channel and watch my boy Flawless play some games, man. But as always, guys, big up to everyone as well for tuning in. We're back again, I believe, this weekend, depending on what time we play Newcastle. But again, just look at the calendar and look at what's the schedules on Red United TV's YouTube channel and also Twitch to see when we go live again. But as always, guys, I always say, subscribe to the channel, follow Red United TV, follow everyone here that's on here as well, follow Football Family as well, follow Depps, Ems, and Jerome and Ola on Instagram. But as I always say, brilliant win, fantastic. We can enjoy the rest of the week, and let's hope Wednesday, Manchester United show Galatasaray what it's really about. But for those who are watching, it's been lovely. Peace and love from everyone else. As I always say, remember to keep it united, and remember to keep it Red United because we're out. Peace.
Yeah, bless, bro.